Well, good morning, happy Thursday. It's still not weigh day because today we have a vet's appointment for Charlie at 5 o'clock. So again, I'm going to weigh in on Saturday morning instead. And here's my breakfast. It's 7:10. I will try again to tell you the times, see how we go anyway. So 7:10 on Thursday. And I've got my usual big coffee made with 90ml of Aldi almond milk. Then I've got overnight Weetabix. Well, I was going to have my normal Weetabix muffins, but Andrew used the last egg to make the Yorkshire puddings. Never mind, it was worth it. So I've got 40 grams of chocolate Weetabix minis crushed. Then I've got a Aldi Broccoli banana and custard yoghurt, which is half a tin, and then I've got some fresh strawberries and blueberries. So 40 grams of chocolate Weetabix minis for my first healthy extra B, half a tin for the yoghurt, and fruit for speed. So it's now 12:20 and it's lunchtime, and I'm having the last portion of my couscous. And yes, I'm eating it straight out of the Tupperware. I'm doing the washing up and I'm doing the eating, so I can decide. So as usual, it's called Herbie Couscous Salad. I got this recipe from a Manchester Evening News recipe. I just searched for Slimming World Couscous Salad and I eventually found this one that I fancied, and it is already on my channel. And it's been in the fridge for a few days, but it's still absolutely fine. So it's got couscous, some salad bits, some mango and some chicken, and like chilli and garlic and lemon juice as a dressing. And then I've got a pink lady apple, a couple of strawberries and a plum with some blueberries and a diet cola. So that is lunch on Thursday. It's now 2:55 and it's afternoon snack time. So I'm having my coffee with almond milk. I'm having a chopped pear and 60 grams of dried apricots for my second B choice. I'm really struggling for sweet cravings lately. I've already had a blackcurrant and licorice Dominion sweet from Aldi. I think I had that this morning, so that's half a tin. And then after my lunch, I had one of these Milky Bar Wowsums, which are 4 sweets for 100 calories. So that's about four sweets for 5 cents. So I'm going to count 1.5 cents, or I might have 3 more sweets later on to make it up. But yeah, that's why I think I need to avoid the hi-fi bars a little bit and have a bit of a change, because I'm really all I want is to eat biscuits and Nutella and cake, so I'm struggling at the moment. But anyway, here we go. This is what I'm having, and it's back to work.
Oh, yeah. Stay there, good boy. Stay there, stay there.
Good boy, 4.5 kilo. You're getting a big boy now, aren't you? A big boy. Right, so here is my Thursday evening meal. It's 6 o'clock. This is a little bit later than I would usually be eating because, as you've seen, we've been to the vet with Charlie. He's absolutely fine. He's 4.5 kilograms now, and we have his next dose of flea and worm treatment. So I am having the Aldi Slimwell meatballs and pasta. Now this meal is not on the Slimming World app. I choose to eat it as a free food because it's similar calories to the Iceland meals. But you can look up for yourself and Google and get the advice on how many sins it might be, or just use your own judgment. But I am eating this for my meal tonight. So It is really, really nice actually. The meatballs are really moist and the pasta tastes really fresh. And I do actually prefer this one over the Iceland one. So what I've got with that, I haven't got all the portion, I've discarded some of the pasta. So I've got the pasta and the meatballs, then I've got a big salad, the green leaves are under the pasta as well. Cucumber, tomatoes and peppers I've got in there, and then I've got 30 grams of light cheese. I know I can have 40, but I weighed 40 out and started putting it on and it was too much, so I discarded some of the cheese. So I've got 30 grams of light cheese there. I've got my summer fruits, barley, no added sugar juice, and then I've got a pot of quark which I've flavoured with 11 grams of malt powder, which is 2 sins, and a strawberry and some blueberries. So 2 sins on the table with my Healthy Extra A. Well, good evening. It's now 8:30 and I'm having my evening snacks. So I've got my usual coffee with 80 ml of almond milk. I've got a few blueberries and a plum. And then, as I said, one of these Milky Bar Wowsums fell into my mouth earlier on, so I'm now having the other 3, and you can have 4 of these for 5 cents. I'll show you the packet again. These ones, I got them from Morrison's, and you can see it says each 4 sweets contains 105 calories. So they're 5 cents for 4 sweets, and I've already had 1. And then I've got another bag of the pretzel mix-ups for 5 cents. So there's 10 cents there. And you can see what I've had. I've had my overnight Weetabix, my couscous salad, my meatball pasta, almond milk and 30 grams of cheese. I haven't written that in. And then I've had 40 grams of chocolate Weetabix minis and 60 grams of apricots as my 2 Healthy Extra Bs. And I've had 2 fast walks with Charlie, and I end on 13 cents. It's been a bit of a difficult day with cravings, but I've survived. We are having a lot of dry days with Charlie, so not many accidents, so that's good. And hopefully I'll get a good result on Saturday. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.